Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. As the sun dipped low into the horizon, casting a golden hue across the ocean, a single photograph began to ripple through the internet like a wave catching wind. Kelly Ripa, America's morning sweetheart, co-host of Live with Kelly and Mark, and the woman whose energy could light up any studio, had posted a breathtaking beach photo, and she wasn't on set. The caption was simple. Sometimes you have to follow the tide, not the schedule. Ocean therapy. There she stood, barefoot in the sand, hair swept up in a salty breeze, with a gauzy white dress fluttering like sea foam around her. Behind her, the sky was ablaze with colors no filter could replicate, and Kelly looked serene, almost ethereal. It was her first post in over a week, during which time fans had taken to social media, speculating wildly about her sudden absence from Live. Was she sick? Was she filming something in secret? Had she finally decided to take a break from the relentless rhythm of morning television? No one knew for sure, not even her co-host and husband, Mark Consuelos, who had been holding down the fort with an easy grin but notably vague answers. "Kelly's just taking some time," he'd said on Monday's broadcast. "She'll be back soon." But the photo told a deeper story. 3 weeks earlier, on a humid New York morning, Kelly had found herself staring blankly at the teleprompter. The studio lights too bright, the coffee too bitter. Something felt off. The jokes weren't landing. Her laughter sounded hollow in her own ears. She knew she needed to step away, not for their show's sake, but for her own. With a quiet nod to Mark and a conversation with the producers that ended in warm hugs and promises of discretion, she packed a single bag and disappeared. Not to a 5-star resort or a luxury spa, but to a little-known beach in the Caribbean, where cell service was spotty and nobody cared if you wore mascara to breakfast. The island, whose name she chose to keep secret, had been her refuge once before, back in the early days of Live, when fame had come faster than she had expected. Each morning, she walked the shoreline, toes digging into the cool sand, letting the waves carry away the stress she hadn't realized she'd been shouldering for so long. She meditated under palm trees. She read books without checking her phone between chapters. She swam in turquoise water and rediscovered the joy of doing absolutely nothing. And then, on that golden evening, moved by the peace she had finally embraced, she handed her phone to a local fisherman she'd befriended, smiled, and let him take the photo that would soon make headlines. Back in New York, the reaction was electric. Fans flooded the comments with heart emojis and supportive messages. Media outlets speculated about the reason for her retreat. Some praised her for prioritizing her well-being. Others just wanted to know when she'd be back. But Kelly wasn't worried about that. She spent one more sunrise alone on the beach, watching the world wake up slowly, gently, the way she now believed all mornings should begin. And when she finally returned to Live a week later, tanned and glowing with the kind of calm that couldn't be faked, she opened the show not with gossip or glitz, but with a message. Sometimes the most important role you play is the one where you show up for yourself. The audience erupted. Mark reached for her hand, and somewhere, in a quiet beach town, the tide rolled in again, just as Kelly Ripa had known it would.